So now we're going to do tangent slope line. An equation that we have to know for the tangent slope line. We're trying to find a tangent slope line. We have to know the limit as h approaches 0 is f times x plus h in parentheses minus f of x all over h. We also have to know this formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So an example of this is right here when we have our formula f of x equals x squared plus 1 when x equals 3. So we would write down our equation, and wherever x is at, we would plug in 3. So and then we plugged it in x here and x here, and then we get the limit as h approaches 0, 3 plus h squared plus 1 minus 3 squared plus 1 all over h. So after factoring it out, we know that we get at the limit as h approaches 0, 9 plus 6h plus h squared plus 1 minus 9 minus 1 all over h would give us the limit as h approaches 0. Oh, first, let's back up a little. Before, we know that negative 9 and 9, we cross them out, and negative 1 and positive 1 crosses out. So now we're left with 6h plus h squared all over h. So we do the limit as h approaches 0, 6h plus h squared all over h. And then we know that we can factor out on h. So we do the limit as h as it approaches 0. And then in parentheses, we would put x plus h times h over h. We know that the h and the h up here and the h down here, they cancel out. So now we're left with the limit as x approaches 0, x 6 plus h. So now we can just plug in the 0, and we have 6 plus 0, which gives us 6. And this is the slope tangent line, and we know that when we have, like on the graph, when our x is 3, we know our y should be 6.